Well, hello there. It's me again, your auto transport broker. I want to talk about people's willingness to pay more for the same service that two or more brokers are offering. And this happens a lot. A lot of the customers end up paying more when they don't have to. An example, I had a customer named Romeo who was shipping a vehicle from Boulder, Colorado to Miami Beach, Florida. I talked to him, I gave him the quote, he accepted the quote. I posted his vehicle in Central Dispatch. A couple days later, I was contacted by a vehicle carrier. We negotiated the price, established the pickup date and time. Once I had all that finalized, I called Romeo to tell him. And he responded, "Oh, well, I can't go with you because I found another broker." And I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, a friend of mine suggested this other company, and so that other company is looking for a driver for me." And I said, "Okay, that's fine. What's the name of the company?" He said, "Roadrunner Auto Transport," which is an established brokerage, but they do charge more. And I thought, well, just tell them that you have found another driver, the one that I found. And he said, "Oh, I can't do that because they already have my credit card number." Oh no, not again. So I said, "Hey, well, just tell your bank to block any possible charges on that credit card." And he felt a little confused at that point, and he said he'd call me back. He called me back, I believe, the next day, and he says something like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna end up going with Roadrunner." And I said, "Okay." And I, of course, asked him, "How much did they quote you?" And he says, $900. Meanwhile, I had quoted him $800. So he knew their price differential, but he chose to go with Roadrunner and pay $100 more. I think it was because he didn't want to go through the hassle of canceling that charge with his bank and then having to call Roadrunner and explain to them that he's going with a different broker, and then Roadrunner is going to talk to him, try to get him to stay, and that could be an uncomfortable conversation. So this was an example, like many others, that I've experienced here in this industry, and I'm sure it's going to happen again. So why customers end up paying more is because the broker will get them to either surrender his or her credit card numbers or even ask for and process upfront payment, a deposit. And that's not something I do. So I suggest if you don't want to end up paying more, do not do any upfront payments with these brokers unless they secure you a driver, pickup date and time. Because you never know. That brokerage may give you bad customer service, or you may find a better deal somewhere else and you want to separate from that broker. Obviously, if you give them your digits or if you make an upfront payment, that makes it very difficult to separate from that original broker and look for a better deal in greener pastures. So that's just something to look for as a customer. And if you're a broker, that's something to look out for as well. Other brokers will steal your customers out from under you and get your customers to commit to something, and then they feel sucked in and committed to that other broker. So guys, take my story and use it to save yourself time and money. Well, that's it for Auto Transport Story Time today. I'll see you in the next video. Paul from M&M Freight and Logistics. Good luck with your car shipping. Bye-bye.